Well, it may be cliche, but I'm going to say it anyway. Howdy, partners, and welcome to the first ever Stampede Bowl in Calgary. 171 yards on the season prior to that catch for Rhymes. Fresh set of downs for VA again. Look at all the time in the pocket. Down the field, drops it into the 5, end zone, touchdown, Clark Barnes. There's a flag back at the 50. We'll monitor that. VA slow to get up. Barnes gets the stamps on the board in the Stampeder Bowl.
Looked like he had shaken that off, but this is the Jake Thomas kind of rolls into him from behind. Now, he stopped his roll. It wasn't like he kept going knowing that Vernon Adams was there, so I don't think there was any malicious intent. In fact, he went over and just said, hey, that happens.
So you're saying Edmonton needed to play better last week. Here's Collaros, a little bit of a draw. Look who it is, right up the middle, pushes it up almost to midfield. But the Winnipeg Blue Bombers have their main weapon back. Brady Oliveira gets 8 yards on his first touch. Week 3, weather conditions not ideal in that game. It was here in Calgary. Now he'll slide out in the slot. Empty backfield, VA. Backside spin, and now he's going to take off. Pushes it ahead, will be stopped short of the first down. Looks okay, though.
Yeah, looked good on the run. That's what I was going to start with. They had a good third quarter.
He found a way.
And he found a way. He found the open guy.
Get this one away. He intercepted. It's taken away. Webb down to the 5. End zone touchdown, Calgary. Webb with the pick 6, and the Stampeders increase their lead at home.
Such a big lead at the start.
I mean, that's obviously was unfair now. Yeah. Probably should have started the same place. Lapo sitting there watching, still eating the world's largest taco in a bag. They'll get it to Brady Oliveira here. And that will not be enough for a first down, and Winnipeg's going to have to kick it away and play the field position game a little bit. Throwing down here for Vernon Adams. Winnipeg shows pressure. They bring pressure. VA hit as he throws down the field, up for grabs. And it's held on to Tevin Jones on the far sideline. Wins a battle with Terrell Bonds. Opportunity for Jones here to maybe contribute a little bit more. Calgary marching again.
Nice
big hole right up the middle for Mills. Eventually tracked down inside the 20. That's a touchdown saving tackle at the end of it for Marquise Bridges, I believe. 10th play of the drive for Adams. A ton of time in the pocket. Dumps it off. Far side. End zone touchdown. Damien Alford, welcome to the Canadian Football League. His first touchdown comes here at the Stampede Bowl as Calgary takes full control. Winnipeg got to get something going offensively here. Out in the flats. Stearns trying to break a tackle. He will not. Covered extremely well on the play by Moncrief. They've given up 22 so far in this one. Adams got him down the field. He's got him and he's wide open. It's Philpott. Trying to cut it inside of the 20, made a move, another one, it's still going. All the way down to the 5, and he's tripped up just short. That would have been spectacular. Philpott that close to a house call. 2nd and goal from the Bomber 2. Adams hands it off, Mills up the middle. Touchdown Calgary. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And this is a stunner at McMahon as Calgary blows it wide open. Collaros from the Calgary 13, looking for something in the end zone. He's going to take off. Now he throws it too high, incomplete. Was on the run looking for Wheatfall. 1 second left on the clock. And now Castillo will trot out onto the field to get some points out of this. 4 receivers, wide side left for Collaros. And he's trying to get it to Brady Oliveira. I think Zach was thinking about pulling it, but waited too long.
Or Oliveira grabbed it and they were sort of struggling. This is execution that you just don't see.
2nd and 12, just 3-man pressure from the Stampeders. Collaros down the field. Oh, you don't see that very often either. Through the Schoen would have had a first down and more, and it's been one of those nights.
So you get a pre-snap read.
2nd and 8 for VA. Adams escapes the left, down the field, and he's got Tevin Jones for a first down. He's working against Terrell Bonds.
That's the difference.
1st and 10 from the Calgary 52. Collaros again. It's a first down inside the 40 as he finds Jareth Stearns on the far side of the field. And, you know, a Calgary defense that's been playing very well so far, but they're not just sitting back. 9 for 10 on the season. This one, a 29-yard attempt. And he puts it through. 3 more for Winnipeg, but they're down by 20. Collaros looking to throw again. Far side, intercepted. It's taken away by Moncrief. This is a dagger. Can you believe it? Pick 6 the other way. 2nd of the game for the Calgary defense. Not a flag in sight. And Calgary stampeding their way to a victory here against Winnipeg.
Playing great.
11 rookies on this team, and that one almost intercepted. Uh-oh. Slow to get up, Dalton Schoen, but he seems to be okay. 3rd and 10, Bombers will be going. Collaros bouncing around in the pocket, on the run, out to his right. Can he find anybody? Far side, incomplete. Looking for Clercius again. That is the first ball thrown in his direction that he did not haul in tonight.
There is a but there, because this is an important test for the Calgary Stampeders, which they've passed with flying colors here.
They'll get it out to Philpott. Philpott has the ball pop out, and it's going to be scooped up by Jamal Parker. Stops in Edmonton and Saskatchewan, and now here in Calgary. Collaros on the run to his right. Far side. Stearns is going to say he had it, and they're going to rule it a touchdown for Winnipeg. His first as a Bomber. And the first ever Stampede Bowl stays in Calgary. Stampeders victorious in convincing fashion, 37-16. Your final at McMahon. Winnipeg suffers defeat for the first time this season.